Hey everyone, I'm Danielle Rosner of Feeling Well with Danielle, and today I'm here with the co-founder of DTX Cellular Evolution, Cindy Suarez. And today we're going to talk about the controversial topic of colonics. Cindy's going to explain to us what a colonic is, the process from start to finish, what it's actually doing to your body, the overall benefits of it, and then the negative stigma that we have sometimes around the colonic. Cindy's been performing colonics for the last 20 years and is a colonic guru, I like to say. So, Cindy, you want to introduce yourself, then we'll start asking some questions.
Thank you. I'm Cindy Suarez, co-founder of DTX, and my business partner is Armando Fente. And DTX has been here for 4 years, and I've been doing this for 20. Yeah.
Can you just explain what a colonic is so everyone really has an understanding of what this process is?
Yeah. So a colonic is the gentle flushing of matter and gas out of the colon. And we're working with the large intestine. So there's about 5 to 6 feet of large intestine that we're helping to flush with warm water, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. So Cindy, if you don't mind walking us through what the actual process looks like for a colonic from start to finish, that would be great.
Awesome. Yeah. So when I come into the room, usually the client is lying down, and this drape cloth, they're lying down on their left side, okay, with their knees bent up, and the drape cloth is covering them. So there's really minimal exposure. I set up the waist tube and the water tube. This is called a speculum, and it looks scarier than what it is, but this arm here is for the fresh water tube to be connected. Okay, once I've done that, the tip will be lubricated, and this is the only part that's inserted in the body. So once I have the connection here of the water tube, what I do is gently expose only the area that I need. I insert the speculum, I remove the middle piece here, and then attach the elimination tubing right there, and we start working. Now, throughout the session, there's going to be a gentle, slow flow of water because I'll unclip the water tube. Once that water starts flowing, I'm holding and supporting the speculum always, and I'm just giving a light pulse to assist the body in releasing. And there's a number of things that start happening here. Gases start moving, waste starts moving, and then at some point I'll have the client turn onto their back, and that's where we do the deeper work and deeper massage work to get gases and waste moving and to hopefully empty the cecum. That's always the goal. And that is a step-by-step start to colonics. So the gravity method is really cool because it's gentle, efficient, and deep. Okay, so once the water enters the body, what it's doing is softening and breaking up matter and gas. It's also stimulating the peristaltic motion in the large intestine to help the body release. Now, what we're doing as a therapist is we're pulsing on the elimination tube to create an outflow. So we're helping to pulse on the waist tube, creating a rhythmic flow from the body out. So it's like Morse code. We're kind of communicating through the wave of the water. Your colon kicks in, and through peristaltic motion moves matter and gas out of the body.
Interesting. So is the colonic, or is it working on the intestines from the last few days, the last few years? Like, are you excreting and removing toxins that have been in the body for how long?
So some of it was on its way out, but a lot of it, you know, what builds up in the colon is plaque in the form of mucus. So very often when people are juice cleansing or something like that, they're baffled that there's so much matter in the body, but we're made of trillions of cells, you know, so each cell needs to evacuate. So what you're releasing is also cellular debris. So this is months of matter moving out. I've seen people have responses from former drug use many years ago, so that really taught me that the body's holding on to our overall habits and experience for years.
So Cindy, let's talk about colonics on like a cellular level. What does that really mean?
Yeah, so one of the things that is great for us all to understand is that fundamentally, the foundation of our health are our cells. And when toxins get into the cells, your cells start to expand to try to hold gas, pressure, and waste. This is where a lot of complications start coming up, illness starts coming up, weight gain, and this can happen from stress also. It'll affect the cell's ability to digest and eliminate. So when you tie that into colonics, what colonics are doing, by cleaning the main evacuation highway, one of the main evacuation highways, which is your large intestine, your main one is your skin. By cleaning the large intestine, you're sending a message to all of the cells to clean house. So now you're talking about something that's going on here being benefited by what you're doing in your gut. Something that's going on in your toe now being benefited by what's going on in your gut. All of a sudden the hair quality starts changing, and the eye clarity starts changing, and the skin clarity starts changing. So that's why healing of these symptoms, whether it be skin or otherwise, start to shift. We're constantly regenerating cells. So when you're taking the waste and the gas pressure out of the body, helping your body do that, the cells regenerate from a more nourished and oxygenated place. That is power. That's power. That's where your immune system goes up. That's where you start to radiate. Your beauty really starts to shine. Your clarity, mental acuity,
I've felt that.
comes up.
I've felt that over the last few times that I've gone, that my hair has changed, my clarity has changed. I felt more intuitive almost. I've really been listening to my gut.
Exactly.
And it's just really powerful stuff. I mean, I really truly believe that by, I'm also vegan, but by eating clean and more raw and then coming here and spending it, not only, I love DTX because I've heard about a couple other colonic facilities and they don't spend nearly as much time, or the therapists aren't in the room. I mean, the fact that you guys sit with your patients, you're massaging the area, you're teaching me while I'm lying there. I learned so much from coming here, and you really take the time to make sure that we're okay. I mean, I spent over an hour here a couple of times. I mean, it really is a fantastic place, and I'm assuming the name DTX Cellular Evolution comes from this cellular.
Yeah, it does. DTX is a play on detox, and cellular evolution is about the journey from toxicity to lightness. Yeah, that's what it's about.
Can anyone benefit from a colonic, and should everyone be getting a colonic?
I think everyone could benefit from a colonic, but there are certain diseases that you really have to be careful. Diverticulitis, Crohn's, blood thinners, people that are on blood thinners. The only reason you have to be careful is because the water will feel quite intense. It's like passing water over raw tissue. So with diverticulitis and Crohn's, there's severe inflammation, there's polyps, and that gets tricky. But we have had clients start to reduce the inflammation and reduce the irritation of the polyps, and then they can come in and start doing colonics. So it's not impossible.
Okay.
It's just, people have to do their work outside also, and then come in with less inflammation and less irritation.
So people who would benefit from colonic the most are people who are eating really clean, or maybe juicing, not as many processed foods, you would say?
That's ideal. We've had clients walk in that, they're eating burgers, drinking a lot, but what happens with them is they're amazed at how much gas pressure and how much leaves the body. And they're amazed at the lightness that they feel. So it starts to trigger a desire to live in that state more.
I remember the first session when I came here, the first thing I said when I called my fiance was, I feel so light. My legs felt like feather, almost, like feathers. It was pretty remarkable, and then I was hooked. What would you say for people that have maybe this negative connotation with colonics or that are scared of colonics? What would you say to them?
I'd say, we have to realize that we have to deal with our insides. And if you're working with, I think one of the keys also is working with a place and with therapists that live the lifestyle. Everyone here lives the lifestyle. And when I say that, I mean they're either juicing, 80% vegetarian or 80% raw. They know what it means to cleanse. So they're able to guide clients through any process, anything that may arise. So, when you're working with people like that, they can really guide you. Sure, it's vulnerable, it's awkward, and it's something that's unusual, but when you really get in touch with the benefits, I've seen people heal cancer, I've seen people heal severe acne,
Or infertility, you were saying.
infertility issues. I just treated one of my clients just had a lovely little boy, and she had a great pregnancy, and she gained minimal weight, and right now any weight that she does have, it's really, it's from breastfeeding and
But she
eating
couldn't get a
more.
colonic while she was pregnant.
Yes, she did.
Oh, she did?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wow.
treated her all throughout her pregnancy, so I have a number of clients that I've worked with throughout their pregnancies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And she'll be writing a testimonial soon because she really, it got to the point where she was like, people need to know about this, and pregnant women are afraid, but
People are
they're
afraid.
everyone,
yeah.
everyone, and so, if we're constipated, if we're bloated, if we're emotionally feeling unbalanced, if we're not, just feeling that lightness and dealing with migraines or fogginess or any of that, try it. Like I don't think you have anything to lose, you just have to commit to making some small changes on your own.
Completely, and I can attest to this. I think the point of this video is to really bring awareness to colonics, because how I feel from it is phenomenal, and I want everyone to feel this way. And I'm an open book. I like to share, and I like to share my story, and I have people that want to know. So this is what's going on in the time of my life right now. I'm now on my 5th colonic, I think, coming up. And the benefits have just been so remarkable to me that I want everyone to know what they should be doing. So another question I have for you. How long have colonics been around? I feel like they've been dated back for, I don't want to say hundreds of years, I don't even know, but if you could share.
Yeah, they've been around since biblical times.
Wow. So interesting that this has been around from the biblical times, and people are either, I don't want to say ignorant, but haven't heard of it, don't want to know about it, and this is something that has been curing people and helping people for hundreds and thousands of years. So I think it just is a testament to really how powerful this is, and everyone should give it a go. I think so.
Me
All
too.
right. Okay, well, Cindy, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure, as always. This woman is so incredible. She's seriously she moved me. She's very touching. She's very inspiring and knows her shit. Well, thanks so much, guys. Have a good day.